Ladies and gentlemen, now I haven't done this in a while, but I cleaned out all of the early access bundles for Kushala. And this champion was made by Kabam DLL, who's made Kate Bishop, Absorbing Man, and Photon. So all three of his champions this year have just been absolutely absurd. And I got to play Kushala on my trip to Kabam, and she's just absolutely ridiculous. I think she might almost be an instant top 5 Mystic. She's got like double immunities, energy attacks, so she can deal with like Korg and certain really annoying like damage reflex there. She also has a very powerful nullify just on the special 1, converts like everything into incinerate, and on the special 2, she is a soul barb. So there's kind of like different ways you can deal with buffs. You can either like nullify them or just punish the opponent for having them. And it just like makes her crazy fun to play in all sorts of matchups. So I've only done like a little bit of testing with her, but I've seen gameplay videos from like Slayer, Metal Sonic Dude, like soloing the friggin' Abyss Collector with her, and she just looks absolutely phenomenal. So I cleaned out like all 10 crystals in game, plus on the web store as well, there's an additional 12 crystals, and we're just going to go for it. So we've got 22 crystals here, the sub-featured champion as well would be a 7-star Morbius Awakening, and his awakening ability is really, really good. So I thought this one, man, is just one hell of an early access bundle. But again, the drop rate on, like, you know, brand new champions is still that incredibly low, like 0.2%, so not very high. I actually thought off memory it was like 0.1, so my expectation like, oh, 0.2, that's not that bad, but that just shows how down bad I've been conditioned by this game to be like, oh yes, it's not 0.1, it's 0.2, thank the Lord. Yeah, we are down horrendous at the moment for thinking that, but dude, if we get a 7-star Kushala, it would be amazing. I think for certain fights in the Necropolis, like just being a big Mystic champion, got tons of ramp up, tons of damage output, would be pretty damn phenomenal just to have on the roster as an option. Because 7 stars, again, they have a much longer enrage, but even a 6-star version of champion would be a pretty good time. But again, really do want that 7-star, dude. The 7-star would be very, very nice. But hey, we're starting off with a 5-star version of Void. Void is max sig, so that's like a nice chunk of additional 6-star shards there. It could be worse, fellas. Right, let's go crystal number 2. Already being teased in the reel here. And it's going to be a 5-star version of Mordo. Again, she is just, in many ways, just a much, much better version of Mordo. Like, if you don't know what Soul Barb is, it's that thing that Mordo has on his special 2, which, again, kind of punishes the opponent the more buffs that they have. So, in certain nodes, like, it's just ridiculous levels of cheese. Okay, it's going to be a 5-star Apocalypse. We're actually on a really good 5-star spree starting off these crystals. I think, to be fair, the featured Paragon crystals do have a pretty insane drop rate on the 5-star champions. What is it? Just on base, yes, like 41.5% there. It's 45% for a 4-star. So, you know, we dodged all the 4-stars so far. Again, we're looking for 6 or 7 stars, though. Would be the dream, and I spoke too soon. It's going to be a 4-star Morbius in between 2 7-star versions of Captain America Sam Wilson there. And we also have, just to top off today's video, I brought a 7-star Loyalty Crystal. So I'm very, very excited from that. I think I got, what is it, like Arcus and Howard the Duck out of the first 2. I've got a newfound appreciation for Howard the Duck, though. Like, after Battle Realm Brawl, I was talking to, like, Darth Ghost, and he was telling me how he plays, like, Howard the Duck, and just kind of, like, parry ramps him, like, you know, 6 times, and then just goes in for a Mega Burst combo. And I've tried it. He's not really that good for this current BG meta. But, like, I think when his meta does come around, we're gonna be clapping cheeks of Howard the Duck, dude. It's gonna be a good time when Howard has the right lineup in Battlegrounds. But yeah, I need to start. I'm having my best season ever in Battlegrounds at the moment. I don't do any Battlegrounds videos right now, but I'm almost like 200 rated. Usually I get to like 100 rated and then I just crumble, but we're powering forward this season. So yeah, it's going well, but I do need to start doing some videos on Battlegrounds at some point after the Necropolis content and after what is it? Cyber Weekend as well. I think my roster finally might be able to get to a point because, again, my whale account very behind on like rank 5 champions and 7-star rank 2s in comparison to the Giga Sweats. But I'm hoping just wailing out on Cyber Weekend is gonna help me catch up quite a bit. It's gonna be a 5-star version of Adam Warlock there again. Right character, 1 more star would have been perfect for that man, but he is an absolute beast of a champion. Would really, really like a 6-star version of Adam Warlock. Dude, the amount of times I've like tried to push Adam Warlock in Battlegrounds and he like, does his friggin' pod and just everything goes a little bit south is pretty astronomical. Hey, that's gonna be a 6-star version of Spider-Gwen. So how many levels have we got on the Spider-Gwen? I don't think like that many now. Yeah, 40 to 60 there. Slowly getting her up to Sig 200, but again, the 7-star Spider-Gwen is a champion that's not in our roster yet, but we would like to add. But come on, man, let's see Kushala. Let's see at least the 6-star version would be very, very nice. And it's going to be a 5-star version of Morbius. We got the 4-star, we got the 5-star, we have already the 7-star from the greatest battle pass to ever exist. But awakening the 7-star, all 7-star Kushala is the dream. That's going to be a 4-star version of Sentinel there. Not quite what we're looking for. We still got 11 crystals, right? We just start on the halfway mark. I mean, it hasn't been amazing so far, but it could always be worse. At least we've got 1 6-star champion. Oh, dude, that is phenomenal. Mate, we just banged out a 6-star Adam Warlock like it was absolutely nothing there. So, yeah, very, very happy to see that man as a 6-star champion. I think it's going to be a while till he arrives actually in the 7-star poll. I kind of hope it's not, because I really, really enjoyed playing him. But, like, that damage ramp up and is unblockable, as long as you, like, don't get hit, is pretty damn crazy. Dude, I thought that was going to be the 7-star Korg there. Korg, he's still just such an annoying champion to fight, dude. Just, like, getting around that rock shield, it's always a pain, man. Always a pain. But I think Kushala actually looks like she's probably going to be a fairly decent core counter. But still just having a 7-star Korg for defense, that'll be a pretty good time, dude. Especially if we can get that man awakened at some point. But we do need to get him first. Okay. 8 more chances. The Adam Warlock certainly has brought it back in a nice direction, but that is going to be a 4-star version of Penny Parker. Penny Parker recently appeared in the upcoming 7-star Champions roster. So, yeah, I have no idea when she's going to come out, but 7-star Penny, dude, is going to be a bit of a problem on BG defense. That is almost for certain. But yeah, what was it? Hulkling's a pretty good counter, I think, to Penny. But, dude, Penny's she's such a problem if you don't have a really good counter there. Just very annoying. And also Gallon, dude. Gallon is crazy versus Penny. Okay, let's have a look. We have now 5 more crystals to go. We haven't got a 7-star champion yet. We do have a guaranteed 7-star via the loyalty crystal today. But if we could clutch a 7-star Kushala in the final hour, the 9th inning, that would be incredible. It's going to be Mysterio, dude. I always find, like, every single year, my hatred for Mysterio just renews. I hate fighting Mysterio so much, dude. Nothing triggers me more than seeing, like, a 7-star rank 2 Mysterio in somebody's Battlegrounds deck. Just the insta-ban. He's so annoying to fight, dude. So annoying to fight, especially in Battlegrounds as well. Just when you're on, like, a timer and, you know, gotta wait out, like, the damage reflects, or he's just, like, not throwing special attacks and spamming heavy. The dude just sucks to fight. He is a very, very annoying defender. I think he's getting more praise for being a super annoying defender at the moment. Yeah, there's nothing really that good. I mean, Storm Pyramid X, you know, really nice champion as a 7-star. Would love to have mine awakened. But the 5-star, I guess the Copium is still better than a 4-star. Okay, 2 more to go, and it's going to be a... Oh, dude, I was hoping we get the rollover there, man. A 7-star Captain America Sam Wilson would not have been too bad. Okay, final crystal. One last chance here. And it is going to be a 4-star version of Kushala. We've got the 5-star version already just from buying the bundles. So it is what it is. Again, by far the best thing was the Adam Warlock, dude. I'm really, really gassed to see the 6-star version of that, man. But yeah, at the moment, I feel like my roster specifically, I'm kind of hard tunneling like, okay, what's going to be really useful in Necropolis? Maybe the Adam might have some uses, but we'll see what happens. Again, I kind of want like that big Necropolis champion, just a hard carry. So we're gonna have a look in the loyalty crystal. I think out of these, I'm not entirely sure what's like the best option or one I want the most. It's probably Void. Like Void is massive, but again, it kind of does need to be awakened. I think Storm or Black Cat like are both pretty incredible unawakened. Like, awakening the Arcus as well does make him a lot more annoying on defense. I kind of think, like, there's no, like, super bad option here. Like, they all have a use, you know? So this loyalty crystal, overall, is a bit of a W. But if we're going to see somebody who do I want personally, probably Black Cat. Probably Black Cat or Void. Okay. And the next 7-star loyalty crystal is going to be a 7-star version of Vision Arcus. That actually gets my Vision Arcus awakened now, which is really, really interesting, potentially for Battlegrounds defense, because it gives them like that shrug off as well. So yeah, that could be a little bit of an additional threat, because he's really annoying with the power gain, but that awakened ability. I'm just trying to see the what is it? The chance on a Sig 21, and what that does for the character. It's like whenever Arcus gains a non-damaging debuff, he has a 36% chance to purify one of each on him, and then it's got like a 9.5 second cooldown. So yeah, not like having a 100% chance, you know, means everybody's got like a little bit of a gamble when they're parrying, right? It's like if you're going for that parry, like it's not entirely safe to immediately attack it. You need to wait and confirm the stun. And that can also like slow down people's plans a little bit. So yeah, I think that is that's definitely going to trip a few people up on defense. I think at some point, again, when I got the spare resources, this guy is now going to be pretty incredible as a defender at 7-star rank too. But at the same time, Kushala just came into the game and she's going to absolutely annihilate Vision Arcus as well. So it depends like how many people get Kushala and how many people like run really good Mystic champions. And Mystics are quite common in BG, man, because they're really good, dual threat defenders as well. But Arcus, you know, he's still a bit of a slippery one with all the power gain and the debuff shrug as well. There are ways he can trip people up. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching today's Crystal Opening video. If you did enjoy it, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.